Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sav. I wanted to make this video to try and assist people that really want to make a difference and help their community but feel that they can't, or maybe they just don't have a lot of time or income to financially sustain themselves, let alone another person. I did want to give a few options that are on the relatively low side or free options that you can do to give back to your community and try to make a difference in a way that's also low effort as well. Homelessness is so bad, especially in the cities, especially the city that I live in. It's getting really cold out. It's the holiday season. So if you do want to assist, stick around. And I'm going to give you 10 options on things that you can do this Christmas time. So the first option that I'm going to give is to join a local organization. So there is one in the Houston, Texas area. It's called Food Not Bombs. And if you are in the area, Food Not Bombs is a completely free organization that you can join. They have food donations 3 times a week, and all you have to do is come in and assist with giving plates out. And always donate things. If you have non-perishable foods, you can take that with you, or you could just go by yourself. You don't have to bring anything. They really just need hands and people to assist with giving out the food. And I imagine that there's probably a lot of things like that in different cities. If you were to do some research, I imagine that you would probably find one near you, especially if you are in a city. It might not be the case with more rural communities, but if you are able to find one, I imagine if you do some research, you'll be able to find something. The second option that I'm going to give is to start a garden. So this is something that you can do quite slowly. You can do this in your backyard, or if you live in an apartment, you can put it in your balcony or maybe even on your windowsill. It doesn't have to be a big thing. You can honestly just start with like growing a potato. Once you make some produce, you can go around your neighborhood and give out some free produce. People are actively producing things themselves and then giving it to one another. It's a way to grow community and also to not support big business. The third option that I'm going to give is to create a local library. If you have been around neighborhoods, occasionally you will see a cute little box on a stick and they give out free books. People can go and put some books in, take some books out. It's a way to further spread education, and education itself, it's so important and so necessary, especially during a time where a lot of people are afraid. And even if the book is just a fantasy book or a romance, it's also a form of escapism, and being able to have that outlet that is affordable, cheap. This is something that might take some time, might take a little bit more work and cost a bit more money, but it is very worth it. If there isn't a local library in your neighborhood, this is something that would be amazing to do. The fourth tip that I'm going to give, which is similar to my second one, is to bake sweet treats and take it over to your neighbors from time to time. This is an option that is quite low cost. All you really need is to get a few things to bake, or if you have things like bananas, for example, that are going bad, it's a way for you to recycle the bananas and to maybe make banana bread or banana pudding, just making some form of easy, cheap dessert and giving the people around you some love. It can help to foster good relationships with the people around you, the people that you live near. It's very important to build a sense of safety and security with the people that you live around, and I feel that that is something that has been lost, especially in these more modern times where we're all so independent and focused on our own lives. We tend to miss those opportunities to grow those relationships with the people around us, and this is a way to do so in such an easy way. Obviously, going to your neighbors and knocking and giving the food out, that might be a little nerve-wracking, but honestly, if you do make that effort, it can be really nice. If you're young, or if you feel that maybe you don't want to do it alone for whatever reason, definitely take someone with you, maybe a group of people, and you can all go just so you can all feel safe, but that is an option for you. The fifth tip that I'm going to give is when you are going to work in the mornings, I would recommend packing a second lunch with things that you know might be going bad soon. So if you know that you have some bread that's going to be going bad in a few days, maybe make a few peanut butter sandwiches with some honey in there and taking it with you. And when you go, if you do end up seeing a homeless person, even just giving them a sandwich, giving them some tea, giving them some coffee, things like that. It's just simple acts where you're able to assist someone that is clearly needing assistance. And It's small and it doesn't take a lot of effort. It really does help. I've been doing that for the past few months now, and to be able to see someone's face light up when they realize that somebody is wanting to assist them in some way, and just talking to them like a person, talking to them like a normal person, and being there for them and telling them, like, I got you some food, everything's going to be okay, and I wish you all the best. And honestly, just saying that, saying something so simple like that, giving them some water and food, it's so easy. It does not take a lot of work, and yet it could change someone's day. And if you make a habit of doing that, it becomes so simple. You end up losing that like potential stage fright of like talking to a stranger. Typically, the people that I've met, they have been very, very nice, very sweet people. Of course, make sure that you do everything on this list with caution. It's very important to take care of yourself and to make sure that you have the proper protections in place, especially whenever it comes with meeting any form of stranger. You know, just getting a vibe of the situation. Obviously, make sure that you're doing everything in a safe manner, but it's something that is very easy, in my opinion, and definitely can make someone else's day. The 7th tip that I'm going to be giving is to share activism events that are occurring in your area, along with just topics that you believe in general. So this could be posting on social media. Even if you think that nobody sees it, there is a possibility that there will be one person that sees that may have not known about the current event or what's going on in the world. A lot of people are very glued into their portion of their For You page, and they typically miss a lot of other things that are occurring in the world. And so I think being able to spread that and spreading it with the people that follow you is so important. And even if you lose followers, like, who even cares about that? At the end of the day, I think it's very important to spread the message that you believe in, even if people don't support it or don't want to see it or end up unfollowing you because they maybe don't want to see that information. That is perfectly fine. But if you are determined to make a statement and make a change, it's very important to share these things that are occurring in the world to further educate people that might not know about what's going on. The 8th tip that I'm going to be giving is to donate your old clothes to shelters rather than Goodwill. I used to always donate my clothes to Goodwill, but I stopped recently because I realized that they are just a big corporation, and I feel that it really doesn't go to good use all the time. Sometimes it does. It is a thrift store and it does help people, does reach people that are in a much more crucial situation if you take it directly to a shelter. So whether that be a youth shelter, all women's shelter, a men's shelter, and that is given directly to the people that are in need rather than going to a big corporation that then gets processed and sent to a bunch of different people. Of course, it doesn't really matter. Wherever it is, donating your clothes is incredible. It's much better than throwing away your clothes. So if a Goodwill is the only option you have, perfect. But if you do have the option to take it to a shelter, I feel like that's a much better way to donate clothes. But again, that's up to you. The 9th tip that I'm going to be giving is to stay active in the current political sphere. Know what's going on. Make sure that you vote when the time comes. Make sure that all of your ducks are in a row, that you're fully registered. Try to make sure that you vote for the people that you truly believe in their message, regardless of what party they're in. This video isn't to be like, go only one side or whatever the case may be. I think it is much more important to focus on what the politician is wanting to enforce, making sure that you are aware of those things. If they're blue or red, that doesn't even really matter. It is more important to make sure that what they believe in and what they are fighting for aligns with your beliefs, regardless of what side they are on. So just make sure to do your research and vote accordingly. The 10th tip that I'm going to be giving is a super easy one, and this one you can do every single day, is just to say hello to the people around you. When you're walking, try to be kind to one another, smile at people, ask them how they are, compliment someone on what they're wearing, just trying to be a more positive person. When people are feeling very sad about the current situations, it's really hard for people to feel motivated to do anything for themselves. When they see someone walking by and they say hello and are kind to them, it can really help to make someone's day, especially if someone's having a really rough day and maybe they had some really horrible news. Just being a person that can make someone smile, small gesture of saying, I see you. That is such a kind and beautiful thing, and I think that it's something that we can definitely all strive to do and to try to be there for one another. And that is all that I wanted to share in this video. I really just wanted to spread this message and to put it out into the world and to hopefully help someone. So I do hope that you got something from this video. If you end up doing any of the things on this list, please put it down in the comments, or if you have any options on things that I didn't say that you recommend, please let me know. I really want to grow and to be able to do more things for the community, so definitely put it out there. Share this video with your friends, and I wish you all the best. Bye.